Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is and I'm a personal trainer. On today's YouTube video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do a home workout with zero equipment. So basically like a quarantine workout. But as of right now, we're at the beach. So let me catch you guys back at the gym. Yo, and we're back at the gym. So like I said, we're going to do a full body workout, quarantine workout, no equipment, similar to my last video, but instead of this time, I'm not just going to be showing you the exercises. I'm going to be doing the exercises and actually giving sets and reps and time and so forth. So first exercise, we're going to start shoulders, chest, tries, hit some back with very bare minimum back work, because obviously we're not going to be using the pull-up bar, but yeah, we're going to be doing some Supermans, and then we're going to work down to the core, and then from there we're going to hit legs last. But I will put timestamps in the description below so you guys can skip to whichever exercise you want to have a look at and then go from there and come back to this video and you can just redo the workouts. Right. For my push-ups, I'm going to be doing 10 to 15 push-ups for a total of 3 to 4 sets. It is fairly advanced in the amount, so that's why if you begin, or that's why I give that range. Or if you're a beginner, you can go 10 push-ups, 3 sets. If you're feeling strong, feeling advanced, or even intermediate, 15 push-ups, 4 sets. Alright, so that was a bang on the chest. Triceps, but not isolating triceps there. Next movement we're going to be doing, tricep dips. So with this, I'm also aiming about 15, maybe 20, because it is a lot easier for me. When you're doing this movement, I want you to focus on just bending at the elbows and then pushing straight up. I don't want you to start bringing your hips up like that, because then that makes the movement a lot easier. I want you to keep your hips tucked in and not using any other momentum. Your hands, I want you to have your palms or your fingers facing away from you, and you can also bring your hands in closer together to have more of a tricep isolated movement. It makes it harder because you need to have the flexibility and mobility to be able to bring your hands closer. So what I say is put your hands at a comfortable distance apart, as far as you can, like comfortably, but don't have them too wide, or else you're shortening the lever load, which is going to make the movement way too easy, because it really is not the hardest exercise. Alright, next exercise we're going to be doing is pike push-ups. So this is primarily a shoulder movement. Obviously your triceps and your chest are going to be a secondary movement or secondary muscle activated, but your primary movements are going to be your shoulders. So how it looks. So you want to have good flexibility in your hamstrings to do this, but if you don't, then you just can lengthen your lever load and not be so piked up. So how it looks. Hamstring flexibility plays a part. But now you can see what I meant. If you're struggling to keep your body in an A-frame position, you can lengthen it out. But try to work on your flexibility and your mobility in the hamstrings, and you'll be able to get to a correct range of motion. So, the next exercise we got Superman's or WYWTs or something like that. It's basically like a Superman but with more steps and more lat activation compared to just an isometric hold. So we're going to be doing this for about 10 reps and I'll count you 1 rep. So we're going to lie flat on our stomachs, arms ahead of us. Now we're just going to lift our upper body. We're not going to lift the lower body. So the feet are going to stay flat and we're going to go up. That's going to be a Y position. That's going to be a W position. It's not really a T, but we're going to call it a handcuff. So YT handcuffs. And that's going to be 1 rep. So 1, 2, 3. You want to control this movement. If you want, you can lift up your legs and you'll feel the movement a lot more in your lower back as well. So just depends on your level of skill and then how long you've been doing this. Remember, get the hands just above the butt, so at the base of the spine. I forgot to count, but we're gonna be going for about 10 reps and squeezing at the top, or squeezing when you're doing these movements. So when we're going into the W position, that's where you get your lats activation. Because how you activate your lats is you do a pull movement. That's why lat pull downs and pull-ups work your lats the best, hence the name lat pull down. You're pulling down with the W, you W like that. Alright, now we're gonna move into abs. So I've expressed how much I dislike the movements of sit-ups because of how it affects your back. So what we're gonna be doing is another isometric hold. This time it's a proper isometric hold. We're gonna be doing a hollow hold. So I've discussed this in the previous video of mine where we're just literally gonna be chilling like this. And we're gonna hold this for about 20 to 40 seconds, depending on how advanced you are. Remember, arm down to your side here, and we're just gonna be holding it. We don't want your lower back to be arching because that can cause injury and you're not gonna be engaging your abs effectively. Because how do you engage your abs? You gotta flex your lower back, which is, or have your lower back in flexion, should I say. Remember, you want to be breathing through your movements. You don't want to just be holding your breath and causing a lot of tension, because then your muscles can't get the right amount of oxygen. AKA your abs. The part that everybody wants to see. Also, since you're not moving, it also engages your rib muscles. The name slips mind, but they're for stabilizing. So overhead movements. That's why you'll see a lot of elite lifters who do a lot of overhead movements. These muscles are quite defined, and also a lot of calisthenics athletes who do isometric holds like front levers, back levers, things like that. Planche as well, especially actually. Your rib muscles, theirs are really popped. Yeah, now moving on to mountain climbers. We're going to do this on an elevated surface because your abs are going to be shot and so your shoulders from all the push movements we did at the beginning of the workout. So we're going to do this roughly the same amount of time as we did the hollow holds. So I'm not keeping time, so I'm just going to estimate. So don't kill me if I don't do it for as long, or if I go for longer. So 3, 2. Alright, now that we got our heart rate racing, we're gonna move on to legs. Probably the hardest part of the workout because it's the biggest muscle group, so we're gonna hit them as hard as we can because this is a circuit style of training. We're gonna try to get a movement that can incorporate all three of muscles in the movement of the leg, so quad, hamstring, glutes. Try to get a movement that would dominate a specific movement, so one that will be more hamstring isolated, one that will be more quad dominant, and then something for the glutes to get them to be stretched in the exercises. Alright, let's get this. So the first movement we're going to be doing are lunges. So we're going to be doing alternating lunges, well, jumping lunges, should I say. We're going to jump, explode, swap on the other leg, explode. Try not to have anything near you that you'll be jumping and kicking because it is quite an intense movement. It's going to get the heart rate up, it's going to get a sweat. Alright, we're going to do about 20, 10 on each leg. So you want to keep in mind on this movement, keep your back upright, making sure you're going all the way down to the ground. If your knee's going to touch and move. So the next exercise we got going, that's a good morning to a squat jump. So what's a good morning? So this is where you'll stand and you'll hip hinge and your hips go out, back straight, and just a small bend in your knees. So as if your body squat, but now shoot the hips back. So some of my first couple reps, the form wasn't that clean. It's because I was trying to rush it. I was trying to hip hinge and go into it immediately. It's not one movement, it's two separate movements. That's my workout for this. So what I'll do, everything would be around 10 to 15 reps of each exercise, and I'll be doing this for 3 to 4 rounds. You can also do it sets and reps style, where you go same amount of reps but do it for X amount of sets. So also 3 to 4 sets of each exercise, your guys' preference. Rest time 45 to 90-second rest is what I'd recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means a lot. Thanks to everyone who has currently subscribed. We're going on just over a month now of YouTube, so I just want to say thank you to everyone. So with that, don't forget, subscribe, like, share the video, try to get your friends to watch it. Try this workout with a group of people. It would make the workout a hell of a lot more fun. But thanks again for watching and enjoy your guys' day. Catch you on the next one.